Good morning, Central Florida. James Turner here, your local realtor, aka JTmuscle. Welcome back to the channel. And this video, I want to talk about motivation, because if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to put on muscle, if you're trying to do anything with weight loss or fitness, you're going to run into times where you just need some motivation. Now, as you know, I'm doing my 30-day Father's Day challenge. I have a playlist. I'll link that down in the comments below if you want to follow that journey where I do periodic updates. But essentially, I'm trying to give myself 30 days, get ripped, and have visible abs by Father's Day. That's kind of what that playlist is about. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you probably have already seen it, but if you haven't, check it out. All right, so how do I stay motivated? Because I have a lot of temptations with having two little kids. I have snacks everywhere, all over my house. I don't have a typical 9-to-5 job. I do real estate, so there's times where I'm home and food's easily available. I can take a lunch here or there, so it's not as structured as maybe someone that has a 9-to-5 where you can't leave and go get lunch until a certain time. Been there, done that, hated it. But anyway, so I want to go over 3 ways that I stay motivated, just in general, right? Whether I'm doing my 30-day challenge or not, these are just 3 things that I do to take and stay motivated. Try to keep me in focus here. So 3 things that I do, and I'm going to go over each one individually. But the 3 things that I do: 1, I use the scale in the mirror, okay? And probably a little bit different than what you've been told or what most people do. I do it differently, so stay tuned, okay? Number 2, I use events along with micro events. And I'll explain that as well. Don't worry, I'm explaining everything in this video. And then number 3 is I use clothes. I use clothes as a motivating factor, all right? Those are the 3 things we're gonna go over in this video. So if those are interesting, if you wanna find out more about those, follow, subscribe, drop a like on the video, but let's go. All right, so number 1, using the scale. Most people will say, only check the scale once a week. Your body's going to fluctuate. You're gonna, whether you gotta poop or you drank a bunch of water or carbs, it's going to switch. Your weight's gonna fluctuate, which is true. To the most part, it's fairly true. Now, I will caveat that with depending on what kind of diet you're on. Because if you're eating 5,000 calories one day and then 1,500 calories the next day, you're gonna be yo-yo. You're gonna be all over the place, okay? Now, if you keep a consistent low-carb carnivore diet like me, it stays pretty much the same. But why do I check? I'm not talking checking my weight every day. I will check my weight sometimes 4 or 5 times a day. Usually after an event. For example, I checked my weight this morning. 173.8, baby. But I'm gonna check it again after I go on this walk. Now, the reason why I did that is I wanna see, okay, I'm sweating a little bit, I'm doing some cardio, did I maybe lose a little bit of a pound? But I also been drinking some water, right? So did I go up a little bit of weight? Now, I really don't care. I just kind of use it as motivation where, let's say, so I was 173.8. Let's say I usually do an hour walk, right? Sometimes shorter, depending on my day. But let's say I do an hour walk and I go back and I weigh 174.1. Let's say, something like that. I'm not going to be like, oh, day's ruined, I'm going to go eat a cheeseburger. No, I'm just going to be like, all right, I gained some water weight. Let's knock out these 100 push-ups. Let's get it back. Just use it as these little daily motivations. Sorry, I've been recording videos and my hand's getting tired of holding this phone. Got to get them guns. But so I use the scale as these little. I always weigh myself, after a workout, especially if I'm at the gym. I weigh myself in the morning, and I always weigh myself at night. When I'm ready to go to bed, I always weigh myself at night. And I've done this for probably 6, I don't know, maybe even a year, right? And the reason why I weigh myself at night, after I've drank any water that I'm gonna drink, food, all that, right, Because then I know whatever that scale says, if I don't eat or drink anything else, I'm talking not even a sip of water, because I try not to drink any water throughout the night. I know for a fact in the morning I will weigh less than that. And that immediately is just a mental, it's just mentally, it's just positive to say, oh, wow, I lost a pound overnight. Probably was you peeing out the water and, but it doesn't matter. Just mentally, you start your day off with, dang, I'm down a pound. This is amazing. How great do you feel when you have a cheat meal and you go to the scale the next day and you gain 5 pounds? Like, you feel awesome about yourself? No. So this does the opposite effect. Every morning I wake up and I lost weight. Every morning. Because I weighed less than what I did the night before. It's a win. It just sets yourself up to be positive. Now, here's the thing. If you're going to check your weight, if it's going to affect you mentally, then don't do it. Because I literally care less. Like, even with this challenge where I'm trying to get abs, I have a goal in mind that I think 170 is where I'm going to need to be to take and be able to see my abs. But I'm not like, if I don't get 170, but I still have abs, I'm still happy. Like, I don't know where my body's going to need to be because I'm also gaining muscle at the same time. And I really don't care. Like, I don't care what the scale says. I care what I look like. So me checking the scale throughout the day just keeps me motivated. That's all it does. And so that's tip number 1, okay? Tip number 2, events. I plan, you have kind of like goals. You have your big goal, right? My big goal is Father's Day. That's, at the time, was 30, 40 days out, right? But then what I try to do is every single week or even like every couple days, as many little events that you can that's not too far apart, you try to amp yourself up for that, okay? I'm gonna give you some examples. Today, I have, or let's go back, a few days ago, we were going on a little staycation to a hotel, right? Gonna be out at the pool, Memorial Day weekend, guns out, buns out, So I was using that as motivation. Do you think the day before I left to go to that hotel, those couple days before, you don't think I had a good workout? You don't think I was blasting the muscles and the cardio and the diet? Of course I was. I was using that as motivation. No one's gonna be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go in a hotel and be out by the pool and I'm gonna eat, pizza and a cheesecake and, slam 10 frozen margaritas. No one's gonna do that. You're gonna completely ruin everything you've done. So it's very easy to say, no, I'm good. I'll wait till after, wait till after the hotel. So use these little micro events. Now, here's another example. Tonight, actually, one of the reasons why I'm doing this cardio now is I have a work event, networking event, but they're also going to be doing headshots, okay? I lost so much weight, I don't even fit into my real estate headshot anymore. Like, you see it and it don't even look like me. I mean, I lost nearly 50 pounds. So it's not a flattering headshot because, I was a lot fatter. And so I've been using that as motivation. Like, hey, headshots are tonight. Like, you gotta get this, drop as much weight, face weight, chin weight. You gotta drop all that so you can look as good as possible. This is gonna be going on my marketing materials, on my flyers, business cards. Like, if that's not motivation, like, this is my brand. So, of course, I'm super motivated to take in and do that. And the third example I'm going to give you, and this one has been going on for about 6 months. I've been using this one specific thing. So my son is in T-ball, Rockies. But season's over now, but anyway, it just ended. And before that, I played for the Yankees. Okay, and so what I purposely did, and this is going to tie into 2 and 3. It's an event, but also using clothing, right? So I could have got the large shirt. And if I did, I could have, it would have been a little big on me, but still would have looked fairly normal, right? It wouldn't have looked huge on me, but definitely would have been a little bit more baggy, right? And diet wouldn't have had that much of an effect on that, right? But instead I got the medium. Now the medium fits tighter, okay? But I'm also working out, and so I'm using this shirt as an event, because Saturday morning I have T-ball, okay? I know if I was to slam a whole pizza Friday night, bunch of drinks, wings, you know, like if I was to go all out on Friday night, I would not look that flattering in this shirt on Saturday morning, especially because I wouldn't have time to get the water weight back off by then. So Friday nights are one of the easiest nights for me not to have a cheat meal. When do we normally cheat? When do we have our cheat meals? The weekends, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. That's when we do our cheat meals, right? Well, I'm eliminating one day just because I know I'm going to be out. I'm a coach, right? So I'm going to be out on the baseball field with a whole bunch of parents all kind of looking. And do I want to have a pudge? No, I'm working out, getting muscles. I'm fitting into the shirt nicely. I don't want to take and have this little like pudge. So I use this shirt to take it. Here, let me show you. See? Right, imagine if I had this like belly sticking out right here, right? Look like 99% of the other coaches. But so I use this shirt to take in and help motivate me to take and say, hey, you got a baseball game tomorrow, you got to fit in that shirt. And it makes it a lot easier to kind of say no to any bad food. And then I can also use it after, right? So Saturday afternoon after the game and stuff, that's when I can have my little cheat meal because I'm kind of rewarding myself if I want to have a cheat meal. But a lot of times if you can, you know, at least eliminate 50% of the opportunity to have a cheat meal, it's going to help you, right? And you pair that with the checking the scale and using your micro events. So let's talk about events because I kind of skipped over that. So the baseball game would be like the micro event. The bigger event would be the Father's Day Challenge. I got 140 days until my cruise. These are more long-term goals. I have, have 143 days until my birthday. And then I have like a month or so before that. Oh, a little love bug. I have we're going on a cruise. So those are like the big events, right? Those are things that I'm obviously working towards. But then I have these little micro events where it's like, you know, I try to go every 2-3 days. Pick something, anything. It could be anything. It could be a work event. It could be a baseball game. It could be, you know, whatever it is. But pick those events. And then going back to clothes. So if you're losing weight, like if you're trying to lose weight, okay, buy a shirt or two that is tight, all right? And you want to use that shirt as motivation to where maybe it's super tight now, but you're losing weight and then it starts taking in and feeling good and it looks better, you know, it shows off your progress, okay? And then use that as almost like a little judge. Like if that shirt starts getting tight, you know, hey, get back at it, hit some extra cardio. If you do these things, you pair these 3 things, I promise you, it's going to be so easy to take in and stay motivated. I'll throw in a bonus tip. Bonus tip. If you haven't considered trying a low carb carnivore diet, and I have tons of videos on this, but if you haven't tried it, move over here. Consider trying that, because the other thing that will help you stay motivated is when you go on a carnivore diet, all your cravings go away. So now you're taking away the cravings, you're taking away, you just stay consistent. You're gonna lose weight, your scale's gonna stay the same, and you're gonna stay pretty much as lean as you can for that, you know, every day. And if you use those 3 things, right, you're going to be able to take and easily attain your goals and keep pushing forward, which is the whole point, okay? So remember, check the scale throughout the day. Do little micro events to take and keep you motivated. Whatever it is you have to do. Do these little micro events. Work towards your goals. It's much easier to say, I'm going to eat good just today versus trying to say I'm going to eat good for the next month, okay? Do these little micro events. Use clothes to take and keep you on track as a daily reminder. Plus, if you walk in somewhere and you got this nice tight shirt and it looks good, people are going to look and that's also going to be motivating. And use that motivation. You're busting your ass, not eating crap, going to the gym, and if you look good in a t-shirt, well, god dang it, wear the t-shirt, okay? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe, drop a like on the video. Thank you guys for all the support. I've been really, it's a newer channel, but I've been getting a lot of positivity. People are really enjoying these videos and just updates on me losing this weight. And I'm just passionate about it. I want to help people, and I want to take and share my experiences. I'm not a Mr. Olympia, so I don't know every single study and everything. I'm just doing it like you guys. But I hope that you guys follow me along on this journey and share your journey as well. I'd love to hear about it. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Do your push-ups, eat a steak, follow these 3 steps, and let me know what your life is like in 30 days if you follow it, okay? Take care, guys. Have an awesome day.